What's going on, everybody? It's Lights, and we are back with the Madden Daily Tip of the Day, and we're going to talk about the new feature that just has been added to Madden. There was a patch that just dropped today, and we can now change, replace, and set audibles for every single formation and personnel in every single playbook and in every single mode, including online modes. No longer is it just play now where you could go to coaching audibles and adjust them. No, you actually have on-the-fly audibles as you're in the huddle calling a play. Let's say you want halfback draw in your audibles. I'm in gun bunch from Tampa. You would go to that play. You would press the left trigger, which is LT on Xbox, L2 on PlayStation. Your audibles will pop up from that formation, and there will be an icon associated with each play. Let's say we don't use spacing. We could press X on Xbox to get rid of spacing. We're going to replace spacing. So once we press that, now we would press X again because that's associated to halfback draw. And now we have the mid draw in our audibles. We could do this with every single play. Now, as you see on the top right of the screen, there's a yellow arrow. That signifies what our current quick audibles are. So we see the halfback sweep is our audible. Let's say we don't use that, but we want bunch trail or corner strike or some of the other best plays that are in this formation. We now have the opportunity to put with whatever play we want in our audible. So right there, I replaced the halfback sweep with bunch trail. Now, buck sail is another great play in the Tampa Bay playbook, and I just replaced verticals with buck sail. Now I have 4 of the best plays from this formation in my audibles that I could use at any time. Now, will this make the best formations even better? Yeah, it could, because now every single play that you can use in that formation will be at your arsenal. But that doesn't mean it's not going to help every other formation. There's formations that are just not used in competitive play, even casual sim play. Like, let's take gun split slot, for example, from Tampa Bay. There's some really good plays in this set. The thing is that the quick audibles aren't good. If you're able, any formation is usable in this game if you could set audibles. So now you're literally going to be able to use so many new plays and formations that you never were able to due to this new feature. So I'm actually going to go to gun split slot. It has halfback gut as a quick audible, which is a run to the right. It also has the fullback inside run, which is a run to the left, but it is not a quick audible. All we have to do is press the left trigger, get rid of one of the runs. Here I got rid of, I think, a passing play. I got rid of off tackle, and I put fullback inside. So now I have fullback inside and the gut as my plays. Let's say I want PA wheel switch. I would get rid of, let's say, PA F slide and add PA wheel switch. It's that simple. And you're doing this literally as you're picking a play. Like right now I'm in practice mode, but this works online in Madden Ultimate Team, CFM, every single mode. As you're picking a play, you would just press the left trigger to then change your audibles. iForm Pro is another set that no one really uses because the quick audibles are never good enough. What you need in order to run a run-heavy set is a run going from one side and a run going from the other side, or an inside run and an outside run. What I'm doing right here with my audibles is I'm putting the toss and the ISO, which is an inside run, in my audibles, and then 2 of my favorite passing plays. Now, if they stack the box, I could run the toss. If they have the line spread, I could run the dive. Super basic strategies that we weren't able to implement unless, let's say, we came out in the toss and then audible to the dive. Now we could come out in any personnel. We don't have to just come out in I-form. I'm going to switch over to the Pats playbook right here. For those that do want to run a 2 running back scheme, Pats are a good example and a good option because not only do they have the strong guy, weak guy I-form where you can set your, have a stretch or outside run like a duo or power row or even a toss to go with the inside zone and passing plays. You're not just going to rely on iForm Pro. You would use iForm Pro, but you could change the audibles for every formation in that personnel base. Gun split close Pats is the same personnel as iForm Pro. Problem with this formation is the quick audibles. You have only the halfback power row. You don't have the fullback inside like in the Cardinals or Steelers playbook. But you can now you could add the halfback draw, which will be a good complement to the power row because the halfback draw goes to the inside and you could cut back to the left. Then you could add, let's say, halfback wheel, X drag trail. These are really good plays that unfortunately you would have to come out in that play in order to use it because it's not in your quick audibles. Well, that no longer is going to be the issue. You could get all 4 of those great plays in your audibles, and you don't even have to come out in this formation. You could come out in I form or strong eye, weak eye, and then audible to this set. Think about how good that could be coming out in, let's say, a toss and then audibling to split close and running the draw, running halfback wheel, running halfback off tackle from strong pro. Any of these options can be done now by replacing setting your audibles on the fly mid-game as you're picking plays in the huddle. So new formations are going to excel. Other formations that were already good are just going to get better, like gun trips tight end from the Pats is extremely good. It's just some things with the audibles were an issue. 45 quick base was the run audible. A lot of people like inside zone better. Now you could replace the quick base with the inside zone. You would just press the left trigger, press that icon to get rid of quick base, and then add inside zone. Say we wanted PA shot wheel, which is always one of the best passing plays. We now have that in our audibles. Let's say we wanted to change our audibles literally play by play, right? Say we wanted to have the slot screen and we wanted to mix that in because we think our opponent is giving us a look that we could hit them with. They're showing blitz. They don't have a lot of guys to the edge. We could add that in our audibles. If we notice it doesn't work, we could always remove it the next play or the next quarter or even the next half. The way that you could scheme now is completely different. You literally could have a scheme by drive. Let's say on your first drive of the game, I'm going to go with 2 running backs. Second drive of the game, I'm going to go with 3 receivers. Third drive of the game, I'm going to go compression and bunch. Final drive, I'm going to go with my favorite formation, which is a slot offset, let's say, for example, or gun trips tight end, whatever the case may be. When you have a playbook that has this many options like the Pats, these quick audibles really come in handy. And it's not just going to be the Patriots playbook. I'm just using this literally as an example. Every single playbook just got better. If you know your opponent is in cover 4, now literally you could set your plays to beat cover 4. If you know your opponent always is in Tampa 2, you could have money-beating routes and plays always at your arsenal. You don't have to rely on just coming out in a play and hoping like, hey, my opponent was in cover 2 last play. I want to come out in a play that beats cover 2. But then you notice he's in man. And now you just came out in that play for no reason. That's no longer the case. You could set your strategy, your audibles on the fly to beat whatever your opponent is giving and showing. And even if they show a different look, you could always audible to a different play or different formation from that personnel base. So I'm super excited about this. Someone that likes to scheme and lab and things like that. Literally, there's so much now that we could use on the offensive side of the ball. Finally added something fresh to the game, which was much needed. This game was getting very dry. And now we have something that we could break down on YouTube daily. The Madden Daily Tip of the Day will be back. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a playbook every day. Let's say, I think the first one I'm going to do is the Eagles because they have the wide receiver quick from single back ace. So you could have that in the audibles and the passing plays and runs that go with that with deuce close and having halfback wham and the stretch and going back and forth with those two. I think that's the first scheme I want to mess with, doing a breakdown on. So what we're going to do every day is take a playbook and we're going to show you the optimal audibles that we would set for that playbook. Maybe not every formation, but we'll take our favorite formations from that book and showcase what we would do as far as a strategy of a scheme. And then to implement the website, for those that are premium members, every time that we show a playbook on YouTube, let's say the Eagles, we would show the optimal audibles and kind of the base of the scheme. Can't really go into too much detail because in one video it's hard to break down everything. We're going to then bring that to our website, and for whoever's subscribers on our site are going to see the actual scheme every time that we break down a playbook, and we're going to let you guys dictate what playbooks we cover. So I think that's going to be cool. It's going to be a win-win for both the YouTube crowd and our membership crowd, to where we'll have the YouTubers, everyone watching this can pick their favorite playbook that they want us to break down. And whoever has the most comments at the end of the day, we're going to cover that playbook the following day. So let's say it's the Cardinals. We would go ahead and show the optimal audibles for the Cardinals on YouTube. And then we would, at the same time, have a few videos on our website showing that scheme in motion, breaking down the Cardinals book. So we're going to do a ton of mini schemes for the premium membership. We're going to show the optimal audibles for YouTube. It's going to be a great opportunity for us to get more content for you guys. And now that the game isn't as dry, it's going to be a lot easier for us to do the Madden Daily Tip of the Day. And we take pride in being original. So you're not just going to see gun bunch and everything you already see. We're getting into formations that no one uses, right? Let's say like single back wing pair, which not a lot of people use. That now becomes extremely good, being able to set quick audibles. Every single formation is now usable. We're going to have a lot of fun breaking that down. If you guys are excited, please let us know. Let us know in the comments what playbook you want us to see first. I think I am going to go Philly first, but after that, It's going to be dictated on your comments. So let us know what you guys want to see. If there's any formations you want us to focus on. I want to know your thoughts on this. Do you think that this is going to save Madden? I know Madden was very dry. A lot of people lost interest in it. But now I think this is exactly what the game needed to bring some more fun to where now we could start, breaking a playbook. And after doing the optimal audibles, we could jump in a game, jump in a salary cap game, a Madden Ultimate Team game with those audibles, with that playbook, and show, did it work? How much better was it now that we could set audibles with that formation than when we couldn't? So a lot to showcase to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. A lot of content on the way. I'll be back tomorrow. Until next time, it's Lights from MaddenDaily.com. Later, boys.